Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit, and let's make some really, really super cheap modular walls. So for my modular walls, I want them to be able to stand up pretty easy. So one cardboard wide won't do it, but two should. So what I'm going to do is these are just 1/2 inch wide strips of corrugated cardboard. These ones are 4 inches long, and I'm just going to stick those together like that so they're nice and flush. Just like that, okay? Something like that. And you can see they already want to stand up with no help whatsoever, even though my mat's warped right here. So then to shore these up, let me see if I have any strips of cardstock wide enough. No, I don't. So then to shore these up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut strips of cardboard that wide. I'm just going to eyeball it, or not eyeball it, but like dry fit this. I'm going to get 2 of those. I'm going to glue these on here. Just like that. To the edge. And get it in place. Just like that. Then I want this to come up on the edge. You don't want any of this sticking up crap. Rub that off, okay? Then I want it to come up there like that. Nice and smoothly. Okay. Too easy. Same deal with that. Now see how I have a little bit of extra there where I didn't, where I went over somehow? I'm just going to cut that off. Okay. Something like that. It's going to stand real nice, I'm guessing. Clean that up. Okay. Something like that. And then I didn't come over to the edge to fold it up like I should have. That was obviously stupid, but it'll be okay. Okay. Same deal. To the edge. Get it on there nice and sturdy. Something like that. Snip off my excess, and I don't want any of that glue there. Probably not going to stand up this way too well, no matter what I do. But I don't really want it to. Alright, so now we have this basic shape. And this is going to be what we make our brick wall out of. And like I said, on a flat surface, these are going to stand pretty good. But there's ways we can make these, especially if you do like longer sections, there's ways to make these a little better. Okay. But here's what we want to, the gist of what we want to do. We want to make bricks different sizes. Like this. To cover our structure. Okay. Now, normally at this point, I would be like, since we have to show how, everything's done in a video format, what I would say is let's do super glue, or hot glue, I mean. But because I'm not going to show you how to base coat this black, you can do it with Mod Podge and glue, or Mod Podge and paint, or whatever you want to use. I'm going to spray paint mine because it's cardboard. But next I'm going to do is I'm going to get some paint, or some glue. I'm going to pull the prophylactic off the tip. There we go. Then, just using a little piece of cardboard or something, make myself a spatula to get that whole thing coated. Just like that. Okay. Now I got time to work on it. You can use tweezers or a knife blade, or if you have a little poker like this. But I'm going to use a poker. And I'm just leaving a gap in between each little brick. See how I'm doing that? So it looks a little natural and good. I'm going to cut that off because I don't want these to overlap off the edge. I want them to just kind of end nicely. Okay. And then I'm going to take some, I'm going to cut these in half for the next row. Like that. You want to make sure that you kind of, if you have to push anything around so they all fit, you do that. I need just the littlest piece for over there. I'm just going to pull these all over a little bit more. Okay. Then we have one more row to do. Now, I have a little bit of slack here. I'm going to bring it up onto that lip because this will be the bottom of my wall. So if I cut that flush, it's just going to add some extra width at the base there to make it sturdy. Okay. Then I'm going to do that on all sides. I'm going to do a row along the tops, the sides over here, and I'm not going to do the bottom. As a matter of fact, so I know where the bottom is while I'm doing this, because I'm going to do it off camera. I'm just going to put a black line there so I know that doesn't get bricks. Let's do the top while we're here too, so you kind of see I'm just doing the same. So to do my top, something like that. A little spatula to kind of smooth it all out and make sure I get everything good and covered. Because I want to make sure everything sticks to this well too. Okay. And just get my bricks on there. Best I can. Something like that. Do the sides and then do the back, you know what I mean? All right, so something like this. All right, so thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon and all that happy crappy. And when I come back, I'll have this base coated and we'll paint it up. And I think we'll be able to make something nice out of it. So anyways, leave comments. Those are important for the algorithm and my mental well-being. Actually, I don't know if it's important for my mental well-being, but it's important for the algorithm. And I'll see you next time.